Hey fans, people into webs, it's me, Sam of G1, or Tony, back for Transformers review. Yes, I'm going to do a Transformers review today on this June the 18th, Father's Day. It's like a fucking million degrees outside. I am sweating absolute balls. Oh, I've got a headache. Oh. So, I thought I'd do a Transformers review, yes, and here we are doing G1 Ironhide. Because, you know, G1, I don't get what people think. I love G1. This is my, this is what I grew up with. I love G1. So there. You can tell how hot it is. The rub symbol's being activated on it, and I've not even touched it. That's how warm it is at the minute. So, we'll get right on some tech specs. He's an Autobot, obviously, and his function is security. So he's like Mr. Worf, or Udo, or Tuvok. And he is high-tech circuitry is no replacement for guts. Go chew on a microchip. His Ironhide slogan prefers to actions to words. Oldest, toughest, most battle-tested Autobot, bodyguard to Optimus Prime, in charge of guarding systems of importance, gruff but kind. Trilithium steel skin makes him nearly invulnerable to attack. Except being shot in the face by a Megatron fusion cannon. Spoilers. It shoots a variety of liquids from supercooled nitrogen to superheated lead. Sonar, radar, radio wave detector. Slowest and most fragile of the group. Okay. How can he be fragile yet near invulnerable? Anyway, onto the toy itself. Now this is the Encore edition. And you can tell because the rub symbol should be here, but it's at the back there. It is I believe the closest real-world vehicle to this fella is I need the Masterpiece version of it, is a Toyota one-box van. But it's a van. There's not much to be said, really. It rolls nice, got nice rubber wheels, but he's a mainstay of your G1 collection. You really need it, Ironhide. Now, for those of you who don't know, he doesn't look quite like he does on the TV show. I'm going to get to that now, so we'll transform him. So basically, you take this section off and put it to one side for the moment. Right, I'm just going to take this bit off for now, because it's a third-party add-on, which actually makes it better. But anyway, this is how he should be. This is what becomes the robot. So basically, you separate what will become his arms, like so. Then you rotate this entire section forward, rotate those forward, rotate those forward, rotate like that, and then you can push them in slightly if you like. And there is Ironhide in his robot mode, and you can just see in there, yes, it's incredibly dusty. There is a face printed on, I don't know if you're going to see it on this camera, probably not. Yeah, you just make it as there we go. There's a face printed on the back of there. Now, in the original comic, the very first issue, I forgot to turn his wrists around. And there he is in robot mode. In the original G1 comic, this is how he looked. It wasn't until like issue 6, maybe, it become. Actually, no, I think it's even earlier than that. I can't remember quite early, but I can't remember quite which issue. But very early on, he just inexplicably changes into the cartoon model, which is no bad thing because it's a better model. The Masterpiece is just ingenious. I need it. But anyway, that's him in the robot mode. Now, it comes with this. This becomes a little base. But you see Ratchet use his version. I'll do Ratchet in a while because I was going to do them together, but I'll separate them out a bit. The transformation is exactly the same anyway. So you pull that section down, you rotate this section from underneath, becomes like a tank tread, like that. Then you open this section like that, and then what are we doing? I know we don't. We rotate these sections down like so, and you just kind of position them so they'll sit steady. Then we rotate this section down, and then we rotate this section up, and then we get a little chrome missile that goes in there. It will fire. I'm not going to fire it because I tested this video the other day, and I fired, accidentally pressed the button, and the missile vanished into the ether, so I had to get another one out. And that's his little base mode, which is pretty cool. Oh no, I forgot something. You also get this gun with this little attachment, which is really hard to get out sometimes. Now you'll also notice when I put the stickers on, that's crooked, because the stickers that come with this, once they were down, that was it. They were not moving, and yeah, so once it was down, I just had to kind of leave it there. So yeah, so we put the gun in like so, and there he is in battle mode. You can see here there's a little seat. Now that little seat is for actually I think I've got my masterpiece Spike here. Here he is. Let's see if he fits on it. Now if you move that out of the way, Spike can fit in there. Look at that, that's cool. So we'll put you down there. You don't deserve a review just yet. We're reviewing Ironhide. Now this is obviously a Diaclone, and the Diaclone driver would sit there. But you can connect Ironhide up. I haven't done his articulation first. His arms will move 360 at the shoulder, and they will move in and out as well. They will rotate at the wrist, but that's more for transformation. And his feet will move up and down. Again, transformation. No wrist, but you can look up and look down. Again, transformation. That's your lot. It's a G1 toy. You put him, and you can connect him to his sled, I guess, battle station. What's it called on here? Just base mode. And then you can sort of command it like that. And that's Ironhide. Now, like I said, this is the Encore edition. In the packet, in the box, you get a little thing to punch out. It's like a little cardboard thing. And you just fit it, you sort of slot it. There's a little gap between here and here, and you just kind of slot it in the back like that to give him a bit of a head. Yeah, it ain't great, but at least they tried something. You know, you also get one for Ratchet as well, so there we are. Now, I've got the third-party add-ons for this guy. Now, it will fit, like I said, I had it in vehicle mode, so he will fit in vehicle mode as well. To transform it, you just flip his face up, and click it in, and you get a G1 face, and he's got like a little slot on the front there that just fits over this quite nicely. So we slot that on like that. The man Thew sold me these for £5. I got, because it comes with ratchets as well. And then you put him on like that, and he looks pretty good. He looks okay. I mean, you can rotate his arms up a bit to give him more of a sort of, you know, G1 look, I guess. That's how I display it generally, because at a distance it kind of looks like the cartoon. Now, unfortunately, one of the bad signs about this toy is these don't roll. They didn't put a wheel in the bottom. It's a bit of a shame, but you know, you can't have everything. Now you can position this gun any which way you like, and also as well, if you so choose, you can sort of put the spare. Oh, what fucking fire now! Would you believe it? Won't fire. There we are. You can sort of put it in his crotch, because there's like a little there's a hole in his crotch there, and you can place that in there. But it gives him a rude mode. Yeah, rude mode. Less said about that, the best. So that's Ironhide. Now, Encore, or rather, is it the Hobbies one? I'll just check. Because I'm sure. Well, it's just called Project Black Ironhide. And there's a black one, which is really cool. Now, this is the original Diaclone colour version of him. And he's transformed exactly the same way, I'll just show you. But he's also still got some red in there as well. It's also, I'm sure it's a reference to the live action movies as well. Because Ratchet, you can get a Ratchet who is sort of like that weird piss green that ambulances are these days. And then your battle station out like so, and like so. And again, same problem with that. Like so. I didn't get the ratchet one. That's one thing I am looking for at TFN, to get the black, to get the other version of Ratchet, because when I got this, I think Zyber Toys were doing a deal, and they sold me, because I think this was the last one, and they sold me Ironhide, Ratchet, and the black version of Ironhide for something like 30 quid, and I just went, yeah. And they did, the hobbies and the third party did do the heads for these guys as well. That's another thing I'm looking out for at TFN. So let's put them back on there, and then you put him back on here as well. Come on, stand on there, you fucker. There you are, and then there's the black one. And again, he did come with another one of them as well, so you can put it around there if you want. But you know what? I kind of like the fact that he doesn't have a head, so he's kind of like a different character. You know, so I might call this guy Armorhide, a G1 Armorhide, and a G1 Ironhide. They can be brothers, you see. Yeah, it just gives him a little different look. So yeah, you can see his little face behind there. But yeah, it's a nice little companion piece to this one. I don't think he's got a different background. I'll just check for you. Cool, it's warm. It's warm. No, it's supposed to be Ironhide, but just in a different colour scheme. But to differentiate them, I just turn this gun the other way around. So it's kind of cool. And plus his rub symbol is in a different place. Whereas Ironhide's is here, is down there. Or is it the same on Ironhide? I'm just going to contradict myself now, aren't I? Oh yeah, it's in a different place. So yeah, I kind of like it that... You know, it's in a different place, look. So I kind of like it, him being a separate character. Yeah, we'll call him Armorhide. Let's have that, shall we? Armorhide. So yeah, so that's Ironhide. That's Project Black to Ironhide. Thanks for tuning in, and if you like my videos, please like, share, and subscribe. Please sound off in the comment section below. Please hit that notification bell to tell you when I've done another video, and I'm gonna go and have an ice cold shower. It'll be my fucking second today. Because I am just sweating absolute balls at the moment. So, like I say, thanks for tuning in. And, please, if you'd like to donate to my Patreon, I will get that sorted out at some point. I will put a link in there when I figure out how to fucking do the link proper. And, yeah, so all good. So I'll catch you all later.